site itself. So it's basically a 270-degree thing, a 270-degree angle that you're looking out for every time that you're gonna get into the site, and that's why it's really hard to go in or on the attacker side also. But on the defender side, it's easier if you're not going to be rotating. If you got the site down, if you're going to be protecting the site really well, that could be easier for you guys. But yeah, a big challenge for both of our teams, but I wish they would be able to get a victory right here. But let's take a look at how they're going to go with their
gonna be the breach pickup for them. I think this is gonna be nice since most of the plays that will be happening here is gonna it's gonna be playing out on the post plants most of the time, so they have to play around that area. Because for me, honestly, here on Fracture, it would be hard to defend against all the peculiar angles, all the off angles, all the off entry sites for a bomb site. Let's say A site, it has a lot of openings. For B site as well, it has a lot of spots and areas that you have to look at in order for you to defend it properly.
Yeah, and now going into the game, this is gonna be this is gonna be interesting because our players had a very interesting setup right now that they're gonna be going for a first first round knife. So this is gonna be really fun to see. This player is gonna be going for a knife right now. I wish that they would be able to have some fun. The fun of it will be right here right now, so I wish they would be able to get it. And we're seeing right here they're gonna be going for the B side to go for that, what do you call it, the knife round.
Yeah, and looking at that, this might be the point of contention here. Both of teams is willing to be stabbing each other in the first round. I mean, it's all for fun and gags. Maybe they just want to test it out since, Wind8 opted for this fracture map. Might as well look around at the area while the knife round is happening, which is gonna be really cool because most of the teams that is competing here on KJC Scrims is more on the competitive side. But here we're gonna see a couple of lighthearted moments. It kind of reminds me of CS:GO as well because they always start it with the knife rounds. But yeah, we'll see how this plays out here on after the timer runs out for both of these teams.
Yeah, and I wish they would. Yeah, they are gonna be going for a really interesting route here. So I wish that they would be able to at least have some fun, get the advantage. But whoever wins here, man, it's gonna be advantage for the pistol round. Because after that, they're gonna be having a buy round. So that is great advantage to whoever wins this knife round.
Yeah, whoever managed to come out on top after the stab at a stab round will have the gun advantage. But you know what happens most of the time in early rounds is that whenever you lose the pistol round, or let's say now for the knife round, you just have to save until round 3 and then you can go and opt for a full buy. So maybe that's the thing that they want to. They want to just make everything faster. And now we're actually starting here at B3. Look at this. Both of the teams is just pacing around this entrance site. For me, I think the defenders have the upper hand here because look at that. They have the high ground against the teams that is on the lower side of the map. And oh, Froze opening kill towards the Dolku and Chisp as well with the double kill. CJ and Koiteki is gonna get stabbed to death. Look at this. Majority though with the high ground. He was just waiting on that. And Chips takes on a 3K on his own and Froze. And what came out on top is gonna be anything la. They're happily taking the first round.
Yeah, they were able to win that, and it really interesting to have here that anything Law was able to get the win and Wind8 now on a disadvantage, but they're still gonna be still going for it, and now they're gonna be onto the buy round. They're really going for Spectres even if they lost that round. Yes, they have the full armor advantage, and the other team has the light armor, so this is gonna be hard for now, so for Wind8, but at least they went for the force buy. They might get punished if they lose this one down, but still anything Law would still go in for it.
Yeah, and look at this. Anything La just patiently waiting here at the B side. That's gonna be the early recon dart. Gonna be used. Anything Phaeton with the spray down in the blind. Look at that Tadoku though. Because he's gonna take down Phaeton. But Froze very cold here. Very, very brutal on the uptake. And now that's gonna be just one member falling for them. And it's gonna result them into winning more rounds after here.
Yeah, that was really interesting. Anything law. And have you seen how that worked? Froze even just went in for double right clicks on the head there, and that was the punish coming into their side, and that was Wind8 losing their lives just because of the crossfires that Faith and Froze did during that round. And again, it's gonna be real hard here on for Wind8 because they don't have any guns to work with.
Yeah, and I think with the recent adjustments to the classic as well, I think it's gonna be online. Is it online?
Yep,
The
it
right click,
is.
yeah, yeah, the right click adjustments has already commenced here. I think most of the teams will be adjusting to the damage as well as the movement error here. But CJ opens it up against any fumers. That's gonna be one man here down for the defenders. This is an attacker side map, so they might have the upper advantage. CJ here takes down Asp early here in the game. Froze though moves towards the toxic screen. He's gonna get spotted out almost immediately by CJ. Goes for a 3K. That's him moving towards a hole here with Shift just spraying down towards the Doku and
Whoa.
Feitan with the sheriff kill as well to CJ. Shuts him down and Shift very crisp on that one, taking majority. And now we're gonna proceed into a 2v2. Chist from the long angle, the
One
Spectre
enemy
tries to spray
remaining.
down, and Feitan answers back against Lipid,
Mm.
taking him down. The spike is sticking with Koiteki. The last guy standing here, he only has a shorty, and no Feitan with the straight shoot towards Koiteki. He's gonna get taken out as well. 3-0 here for Anything La.
Yeah, Phaeton was able to get that. A 2v, that's honestly a 2v5, and Chisp and Phaeton were able to make it work. They got all the kills that they needed, and that was just Wind8 trying their best to get space after getting the spike in, but it all went down to hell, and that was just unfortunate for the side of Wind8. But again, anything Law has the advantage. They have a lot of credits to work with, but now Wind8 has the Vandals and Odin, so this might be the chance for them to fight back, or this might not be if ever anything Law has something in their stacks. Because look at this. They're going for a fast push. They're going to be falling down again. An easy 3v5 for the side of Wind8.
And look at that, with two members down here for the defenders. The moment the entry came in, they immediately traded out. Fumers though takes the kill towards CJ, and look at this Chest trying to spray again, and that's a well-timed flashpoint as well from the breach. Any Fumers just very helpful here. Majority though, majority kills.
What?
Viewers
Oh, no.
and spray with the majority. He's finding the spike and now he finds it. And this is gonna be a defuse once again for Anything La. Very solid here. 4-0.
Yeah, good setup for Anything Law. They were able to get it, and they were able to get the win in the end. So now it's just gonna be hard here on for Wind8. That was their buy round. They weren't able to get the wins. They lost all the people during that right timing. So now losing that was really crucial, and they are gonna be going for more. They even forced by bot again. So I wish they would be able to get the win here. So Anything Law still very happy on their advantage, even though they're losing a lot of people onto the site. Whenever the retake happens, they're gonna be the ones that are gonna
Get
win.
out of my way.
Look at this. I think they're gonna find each other out with the
Oh.
flashpoint and the
Down,
operator peak here from Feitan takes down Tadoku. And look at this, Fumers at Arcade moving procedurally. He's just trying to proceed a little bit, but yeah, there we go. Look at this Arcade here with majority with the Blade Storm taking down Froze from the high angle generator. That's gonna be Feitan with the quick flick towards majority. He picks up a 3K as well with the pistol kill towards Koiteki. CJ answers back with the kill on his own for the trade. That's gonna be the Lear used here, but Asp at generator holding it down takes down CJ. And look at that. We are now down to one member last here for that's gonna be Livid only here for the side of Wind8.
As long as they would be able to get into the site, that would be easier. But whenever they are having a hard time going into the site, considering that their jet just died pretty early, it was hard for them to breach through. They needed the space. If they would be able to take the space, it would be harder for the defenders. But if they're going to be attacking, there's a big choke point onto B site, and that's why it's hard to go into the site without anyone onto the other side of the map. Now, with this thing that they're thinking about, I think Dish could also be a good answer here. If they go through drop, and it's at least a bit easier on A side because there's 3 entrances that you can go through compared to B side that there's only 2.
Yeah, and with that being said as well, it's always defender side win here whenever they go for A side, because it is almost immediately that you're gonna be seen from the entrance. Look at this Asp just waiting patiently here at A side. He is gonna find a couple of members once they try and proceed here. They do have information. Look at that. That is gonna be the Killjoy being tagged. Chisp. That's the Rolling Thunder gonna be used here, and that's a big Rolling Thunder as Chisp with the 3K, as well as Froze picking up a kill on his own, almost deletes Wind8 as fast as the wind goes, and Chisp with the 4K from the Odin. This man is just mowing down like a grass cutter here.
Yep, and Chiz was able to get that just because of the Rolling Thunder coming in from Fumers. That was really well timed because they know that there's a lot of members going through. There's a lot of utilities being shown out onto main, and that's why they just committed the Rolling Thunder. And after that, that was just easier here on for the Odin from the hands of Chiz. Even though that they are hiding onto the box there, it wasn't enough for them to gain the win. But in the end, still another advantage for the side of anything, and Wind8 is still finding ways to get that first round win.
Yeah. If they continue this one out, I think they are gonna finish the first half really quick. And Phaeton, though, with the first frag towards CJ. Livid gonna use the lockdown here towards B side, and Majority tries to go in, but Fumers was just there and active. And look at that, he's gonna get traded out, but he picks up a kill on his own. Attacker Killjoy as well, gonna use the lockdown. No, forgive me, rather, that was the defender Killjoy answering back with the Killjoy on their own. This is gonna be a 3v4 now with Tadoku and Koiteki just waiting around in the backside, waiting for the... but Tadoku takes out Froze, and now this is going to become a 3v2. The Viper's Pit is going to get used at B main. Livid trying to do a shoulder spray down here. He's going to be pushed away with the Toxic Bite, and look at that, B main. And B side is going to be in the control of the defenders. Tadoku with the 3K. He might be able to turn this one around, but no! Phaeton says no. The operator shot. Tadoku is going to say goodnight.
Yep, that was an easy round again for side of anything. Even though that the Killjoy lockdown has been used, it wasn't enough for them to get the win there. So again, anything is on the driver's seat. They are the ones dictating the face of this game. Even though that they're on the defender side, they're winning on a lot of trades, on a lot of fights, and that is really interesting to see. Just even is on the top of the list, and Phaeton is also getting a lot of kills, especially when he first picked up that operator. He's always getting the first shot kill, and right now he might get one more, and no, he was discovered, so he needs to back away from this.
Yeah, A main was the idea for Phaeton. He did pick up a couple of kills on the earlier rounds with the operator. I think he's really proficient with that. And look at this, Chess was just waiting here. CJ, though, has the faster reaction time with the Vandal. Takes on Chips, who was holding an Odin. A haul. That's gonna be the Tadoku with the Toxic Screen trying to block out any vision, but Froze is gonna steadily creep here. I think this might be a backline access for him. This is gonna be the Sova as well as the Viper gonna get taken out if they are being careless. Livid here gonna use the lockdown. Look at that, Froze with the opening kill as well towards Tadoku. And the trade up here. Majority just won from that one. And look at this, Froze is just rotating here at defender side spawn. I think he's gonna try to go and do the lurk here, but the spike is planted. They have a bit of time before that anything happens here. Koiteki with the Bulldog takes down any Asp, and that's gonna be shock dart towards Frost. He's gonna be discovered. He needs to back away. He's 42 HP. Phaeton with the Blade Storm, not gonna connect towards anyone. I think this might be the win that the attackers is waiting for.
Yep, that is gonna be it, and that is gonna be the win for their side. The first win off right there, but there's the shot coming in, but at least they were able to deny the operator coming in from him. And Livid, it's just unfortunate that he fell down also on that one, but still, there's gonna be anything lol getting their first loss of the game, and that was really not impactful for the side of Wind8. They were able to get the win there, yes, but still they have a lot of credits on the side of anything lost. So right now, Wind8 has a lot of places to cover. Right now, it's hard, but maybe later on, they would be able to force anything law onto an eco.
Yes, well, look at that. They can still sustain even if they lose from the earlier. But look at this. Fatal with the operator. Again, once he sees a couple of pixels, he already goes for it. That's a
Ooh.
concuss towards Koiteki. Well played out strategy here by Frozen Koiteki. Look at this, Froze. He is a duelist after all. He's going to try to peek here at 3. He's going to use the Leer proceed here. He's going to blind the Doku and even takes out here CJ with Asp helping the team as well. It's going to be just 2 members. That's limited majority. Last guy standing. Froze is going to procedurally move towards attacker side spawn. Going to use the Leer. But the operator, though, look at that. That's going to be wallbangs after wallbangs. Majority with the operator of his own takes on Froze. And limited majority might just be able to turn this one around.
Yeah, but 2v4 not gonna be easy for them to turn around, but still, it's possible. But now they have the Viper Spit on their face. It's gonna be hard for them to do. There's a lot of places to cover for the defenders. This is what I said, that it's gonna be hard for them to cover all those angles, which just was able to get that onto Livid. And the last one standing, majority has an operator on hand. Most likely he's gonna be saving this up for him to have a gun onto the next round, because if he doesn't save that up, someone would have no guns onto the next one. So it's gonna be hard, but still, majority going for a fast push, is finding his way to get into the site, but not gonna be able to get the kill. Anything, was able to get it in the end.
Yeah, Asp there was up for the challenge. Takes down majority with the operator. I don't think that pushing with such a long range weapon that doesn't do good in a close range fight in a Viper Spit as well is the right call for a duelist such as Jet here, because he will not have enough vision if he wanted to go for the clutch play. But yeah, that's gonna be Asp answering back and closing it, making the hopes for a saved gun for the next one very difficult here for the side of Wind8.
Yep, and they are gonna go for more, and that is gonna be them pushing onto A side. One first kill, and that's gonna be big for the team here for V5 with just 1 member standing onto the side. It's gonna be hard for them to get the kill, but still, he's gonna push for more. Fumers was left alone with his own devices, but now they're gonna go for a retake.
Look at this. Feitan has information towards the box here from Canteen, and he's gonna be telling the information to his team. Majority is gonna get taken up by Tekiro. No, he planted the spike, but Feitan was just on their faces with the operator from long distance. CJ though, he's trying to sustain it out. The snake bite is not enough to deter his fight, but CJ trying to go for the peak. He does have the Devour. He goes for a 3K, and Asp just says no.
Yep, good try honestly for CJ, but man, that was not just unfortunate for him. That was a 3v1, but at least he was able to take down 2, and anything less still, they're getting a big advantage here. They got the big bucks on their armory, and it's really hard now that Phaeton again has the operator, and had a while ago he was able to use it, and he's still holding on to it. It just lost it on that one round that they lost, but again, still really hard for the side right now of anything lost. I mean, on the side right now of Wind8, that they're not winning this round. I wish later on when they switch up, they would be able to get the win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the match point as well. No, not the match point, but the last round before the second half. Majority trying to go here, but he's going to get tagged down by the bot, by the Killjoy. Chisp is going to be happily taking majority away from the equation. I think Chisp has been really, really proficient when it comes to holding down angles. He actually takes on Livid here from under A side, but look at this. He's going to be tagged by the outro by Teki. Why did you reveal himself? And now he's going to pick up a 3K as well. CJ was trying to go for the patient play from A drop. He's gonna get sprayed from the eye angle. Chisp, give him his ace. Give this man his ace. Tadoku, show yourself. Chisp is just really crisp. He's on fire, and he's gonna be here on A door day. I think they're gonna call out information here. Asp is gonna answer for his life. Might be the sacrificial lamb as well. Fumers are gonna open the jump pick, but here Chisp answers the ace. 5 kills. Tadoku is out. And that's one way to close the first half.
Yep, that is gonna be one last round match point right here
before the half bye.
Yeah, half match point if that's what you want to call it. But still, anything low with a 10-1, really hard for Wind8 to chase down. But still, it's possible for them to try something different here. on to the next one. Because when they swap, they need to win the pistol round. Because if they don't win the pistol round, they're going to be for sure losing against the side of anything law. But now they're trying their best to get something out of it. They're going to push for more, and that is going to be B side. That is going to be the target for this team here. But you know, with Fumers on the side, it's going to be hard to push because he has the flashpoints on hand.
Yeah, flashpoint might be used here on the corner, but Tadoku just says no, takes down Fumers. Froze though, answers with a kill on his own. Oh no, Sova was not looking the right angle. Asp and Chisp takes a limited Koiteki, and this is gonna be Arcade here, looking towards Canteen. No, actually it's not Canteen, that's a different area, but Feitan with the operator as well. He managed to pick this up as well. He has been very proficient. And since earlier, Cloudburst is gonna get used. That's the tailwind away. Information from bench is gonna be informed to the team that one went up here on the side. Then that's gonna be majority.
A 1v1 with the operator, so majority tried his best to take the shot in, but Faden was able to get the tailwind up. And it's gonna be hard here on a 2v1 with an operator on hand. He's finding ways to get another gun, but would he be able to? Because I think Faden needs to clutch this up.
Yeah, and look at that. The spike is going to be planted here for the attackers. Feitan, he still has the HP as well as the heavy armor to back him up. If he just tries to go, if he tries to go for the trade up for a weapon, he might be able to make this work out. But I don't think that would be easier with majority on ropes. Look at the right angle, as I was mentioning. Takes down Feitan.
Switching sides.
Placing sentry. Keep it cool. That's how you survive.
Concussing! Flash out!
Last player standing. Last player standing.
Is this the best? Gun here. Gun here.
That's actually a good try for CJ, but still not enough against the members right now because CJ is gonna be the push coming into their side. Anything Law is already on site. They already have it in their hands. They need to take some space. But still gonna be a hard retake for them.
Spike planted.
That's gonna be the
Last player
aftershock.
standing.
Actually, that's gonna be the aftershock, trying to block out Koiteki from proceeding any inches further. He does have Shorty on hand, but throws with the jump as well as the click. 3K for him, and Koiteki is out of the equation.
Match point.
Yeah, that is really good for the team. They were able to try it out. They were able to get some wins in the end. Anything Law is now on match point. That one's gonna be hard for Wind8 to turn this around.
Blocking sight.
Stealing sight.
Here. Ah! Placing alarm bot. Placed
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Turret out.
Really hard deficit. If they get the momentum right, as well as balance all the threats and the ability usage here for anything loud, they might just make it work. I've seen comebacks happen here on KJC, but is this gonna be one in the books? We'll just find that one out. With CJ showing us a lot of promise on the past round. With the we just have to wait for that to happen. It's gonna be throws as well as fumers. That's gonna be the rolling thunder towards A site. Oh no, they're gonna get taken out one by one. Peta and CJ and Froze just freezing everyone out. Koiteki takes on a kill towards Chiz, but Froze with a 3K on his own. Just one more and he's gonna get the 4K, and Livid is here at defender side spawn. They're probably hunting him right now. And the spike is gonna be planted here towards A side.
Yep, CJ is gonna take a 4K. Let me take one too, as said by Froze. Because Froze right now is waiting for the last kill, getting the right timing. There's the 4K at least. Was able to prove that Reyna v Reyna, I'm still here and I can be as good as CJ. And that was a win. Pretty easy for the side right now of anything law. They were able to take it down at 13-3. But I wish Wind8 would be able to pull their weight above later on the next round, because I'm expecting that they're going to be trying something different onto the next map.
Yeah, and I think with the next map being Ascent as well, I think there's going to be a different change of pace here. It might be a fluke here for the side of Wind8, since they might have not practiced that much against Anything La. Because what I've seen from Anything La is their lineups, their usage of the abilities, the concussion, and as well as the flashpoint being paired up with the rest of the team was just really on point for Anything La. So props to them. But yeah, with that being said as well, we'll catch you on the next map, which is going to be Ascent. We have been your shoutcasters for the first game. My name is Exivus, and I'm joined here by Dash. I will catch you in the next game. Hello and welcome back to KJC Sports, KJC Scrims. I'm your shoutcaster for tonight. My name is Exodus, and I'm joined here by Dash. We saw the first game that happened, that transpired in
Mm-hmm.
Fracture, and it was really fire for anything, la. But now we're gonna move on into the next map, which is gonna be Ascent, a very, very favorite
Mm.
map here on
Yeah.
Valorant.
Yeah. It's a very normal map that you're going to be seeing on the best of 3. Honestly, it's one of everyone's favorite map with Bind and Haven, if I'm correct, right? Cuz most of the time on Ascent the rotations are really easy to do compared to Bind and Haven. Most of these maps are really frag heavy, but Ascent it's a bit more on the strategic or tactical side of things. That's why this map is really interesting to watch also. But still, again, I'm really interested to see on how our players are going to be doing this. I wish that they're going to be going for a really activated style of play, especially for the team Wind8 because they've lost a while ago.
Yeah, I think they would be they're still reeling from what happened earlier, but now they might just try to do and match the onslaught that anything La has been showing us. So, with that being said, I think in a couple of minutes we will proceed into the agent selection. Really curious on how they would play this out on Ascent, but what we do know is it's always gonna be a Killjoy probably out here on Ascent because Killjoy's map is B site on
Yeah.
Ascent.
Yeah. As usual, it's gonna be seeing the Killjoy compared to a Cypher. At this, most of the time on normal maps, you're gonna be seeing a Cypher against a Killjoy, right? But then
Yeah.
this map, you're gonna be seeing a Killjoy versus Killjoy because Killjoy is so effective on defending the site on B, especially just because of the way that it is designed. It's gonna be easy, not gonna be easy for them to get into the site itself. Not gonna be easy because Killjoy herself is also inside. You can even leave Killjoy alone on B side, and she's gonna be doing lots of work for your team there.
Yeah, because having a Killjoy as well is also one bonus player for your composition because the Killjoy turret is basically a player on its own. We saw earlier a kill happened from Chisp uh, turret. Chisp turret finished down a member from the opposing team, and that's a turret diff, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna proceed here onto the agent selection screen for the defenders. Really surprising. We were recently just talking about Killjoy being on the defender side, but
Hmm.
really peculiar here for the side of Win8 because they went in for the Sage, they went in for the Reyna, and and Jet and the Omen. This is gonna be spicy because
Hmm.
Omen hasn't seen a lot of visibility on most teams recently. I mean, he is
Yep.
being picked up, but not that much.
Yep, we're not even seeing a lot of plays on Sage when it comes to Ascent, honestly, because it doesn't give losing a lot of info, especially on mid on Ascent is really bad because you don't know where the push is gonna go. Everything depends on mid because that is where the the attackers are gonna rotate. So now with this is gonna be an interesting setup. They have on their side of Win8, they are going to be going onto the defender side. And even though that they don't have a killjoy, maybe because they are going to be going for a frag heavy game here, that's why they went in for the Omen. But on the other hand, on the other side, we're seeing Fumers with another flash agent. We don't see a lot of Phoenix come into play in the whole game. But now we're going to be seeing Fumers playing it.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I just recently saw that they opted for the Phoenix as well. Phoenix has not been really sitting comfortably on the S tier pick when it comes to being a duelist. He is mostly overshadowed by the Reyna as well as the Jet or the Raze. But yeah, this really interesting pickup for them. And now we're gonna have another knife mid again, everyone, because that's what they talked about. Another fun and giggles for us. You know, whoever wins knife round mid is probably gonna be the one who's gonna win the game. Because what we saw earlier is it was Team Anything La that won the knife round, and let's see how this works.
Left alone. No, they are not going to be running away and they are trying their best to get their shots in, but majority gets the first kill. And that is going to be 2 already for the side of Anything Law. This might be their game again. They won the knife fight and this is the last man standing trying to back away Livid. Oh no, you're not going to be having a good time. You're getting chunked down by Asp and that is going to be Anything Law taking the win against the members of Wind8.
Yeah, what a deja vu of what happened in the earlier knife round. And now that's gonna reward them with at least a couple of equipments and the specters as well. That's gonna be one early round, one early game advantage for the side of anything lost, since the specter is just really a proficient weapon when it comes to early rounds. You can run and gun. You can even forget about the skills at some point. But ladies and gents, everyone watching here on KJC Scrims, remember to always memorize your spray patterns. And with that being said, any fumers might open it one here. Koiteki with the shorty tries to go against Peitan, but Peitan had the much more better fire rate as well. That's majority from 3 proceeding towards heaven. Shock dart by Livid takes down Peitan, but Asp answers against Livid and Tadoku. And now from Raptors, majority is looking with the Marshall, trying to go for some collateral shots here, but no, they're gonna be thwarted away by that snake bite. Ooh, lucky dink towards the floating majority as well, but froze here with the back line. But Asp just says, no need for back line. We're just gonna be here and we're gonna spray you all down in heaven.
Ooh, Asp is on the rampage, getting a 4K really fast onto the site. Even if Phaeton fell down during that round, it was okay because Asp was there to trade him out. And that is when Asp was able to get 4 kills. And that is really interesting to see. But now, still, we're going on to the next round with fire. Again, for the side of Wind8, they are still buying their guns. They have the Vandals, the Phantoms right now. The third round is the round for them to win. But with anything law, let them gain the glory.
Yeah, look at this as well. That's going to be the Aldo taking out a CJ with a 2K. Takes some Phaeton and Chisp into Doku as well. From the back line, takes out a 2K. Asp and Fumers is going to get taken out. But Livid as well. Everyone is on fire now for Win8. Being the fast win that they are, takes down and flawlessly demolishes the rest of the members here for the side of anything La.
Yeah, what a great play coming in from their side. They were able to get the wins. They were able to get all the headshots that they needed. And with CJ going for an aggression, anything Law wasn't even able to answer. This is them showing a bit of flair right now. They're starting to ignite the fire on their skills. So Win8, they are going to be going for the win here. They're not letting this game 2 be taken by the side of anything Law.
Yeah, and look at that. That's going to be Chisp as well, opening up the frag against CJ immediately on near B side as well. Majority with the Sheriff trying to shoot some people down. Fumers, though, trying to go for the flash as well. But Tadoku answers here against Phaeton and Froze as well. That's a lot of kills happening all over the map. Look at this. Tadoku has his sights look at the right direction, but he is just spraying it down. But it connects finally to Froze. It's going to be Fumers blocking out any pushes that will coming here from the with the hot hands, and they're going to be planting the spike towards A site. Might be anything happening soon. Chisp proceeding towards tree. He might spot out anyone towards garden, and that's Chisp spraying that Koiteki. Was just not looking at the right angle at the same time. Tadoku is still healing here, reeling from the damage that he had earlier. He's going to be spotted out by the owl drone. He's going to be forced to back away. Try to go for some upgrade maybe, or wait for it to go down. Look at this. Might be able to clutch this one out. If he finds a frag, he's gonna get tagged 2 times. Oh no. Oh no. What here? Tadoku? Trying to go and proceed towards, but he's gonna be sprayed down from Raptors by Chisp, who has a 3K on his own. That's gonna be 3 wins here for anything La.
Yeah, okay, that was a pretty interesting bait coming in from Fumers. He made some noise on the tree just for Tadoku to think that he's on Switch. But in the end, he sprayed down Switch. Nobody was there. That's why Livid was able to get the kill. I mean, that's why Chisp was able to get the kill in the end. And that is really good communication coming in from anything Law. But now I wish that Wind8 would be able to put up the flare. They were able to win 1 round, but in the 4th round, right now, on the 5th round, I mean, with the Operator onto majority, he might be able to get the kill. Never mind, he wasn't able to get that. But right now, with the disadvantage already onto their side, this might be a hard round. They're trying to take down Tadoku. Won't be able to get the shot, but Froze gets the headshot, and he might get more. But they're backing away. They're going into the side, but A side might be the target.
Yeah, look at that. That's already Tadoku and CJ out. That's going to be the healer and the Sentinel taken out, as well as the duelist here, who had apparently the Empress, who could have made a lot of space for the defending team. With anything law maybe eyeing here on A site, the Cloud Burst going to be used to distract Livid as he gets taken out. That's going to be the spike being planted here on A site, as well as the Viper Spit being used with this. Majority is going to be tagged towards the wall and finds another kill. Froze with a 3K, and that's going to be Toy Techie answering with the last bullet.
Okay, Tadoku with again trying his best to get the win there, but again Froze is able to clutch it up. They have 4 ultimates to work with on to the next one. I wish that they would be able to get more, because right now with what they have, they can get a win for sure, especially with Fumers having to run it back. It's gonna be easier here on for them, but again, they're trying to decide on where the site that they're gonna go for right now, with the members trying to have a meeting a while ago onto their spawn. They now know what to do. Maybe they went in for that big meeting. Let's try to recon. Let's try to know what to do. Now they're gonna go in hands forward for the side of Wind8.
Yeah, Wind8 though looking very iffy with their buys as well. That's 2 marshals for them, 2 sheriffs, as well as a shotgun. But what if they manage to win on the gun? Oh no, not the gun runs. If they manage to win on the gunfights, which majority just showed that with a headshot towards Asp. He basically one-tapped him. CJ though gonna get executed because that's a Vandal, as well as Froze takes on Koiteki, and now he's gonna be trying to look for any flank, and he did. What? Because he's gonna take out Livid and shifts as well with the Doku towards Market. Froze here has information on where majority might be. When this cloud burst finally goes down, they have information now. And look at this, that's the hunter stalking its prey, trying to distract, but no, Fumers, you stole the knife kill because Froze was opting for the backstab. But yeah, it's gonna be a closeout round here. 5-1 now. Anything Law taking the lead.
Yep, they get the advantage again. They didn't even need to use any of their ultimates during that round because they know that they're going to be winning anyway. So now, with them winning that round, it is going to be hard. Here on, it's going to be very barbaric for Wind8. For them to win this, they need to try drastic measures for them to win. They're trying to make a meeting again, try to decide on where to go. Now they're going into the A site. B site has been defended by 2 members, so still going with the default setup. But now with the lockdown in, who's gonna push right now? Tadoku going in. With the distraction coming in, Tadoku is gonna pull down really fast, but A site is still the target for the team here. But Froze is taking up a lot of space. He might be able to get one, but never mind. He pulls down, and this is gonna be the push onto A. What a good distraction from Froze.
Look at that. That's the rest of anything Law. Just establishing positions here towards A site with Feitan with the updraft to the tailwind, as well as the frag. Koiteki has an Odin, but he pulls it way too slow as Chisp shots him in the head. And that's gonna be CJ, last member standing here. He is at heaven, and they have information, and Feitan towards the wall, I guess, takes down CJ. 6-1. Looking very scary here for the side of anything Law. They've been just demolishing this round so far.
Yep, they're taking down everyone except us. I'm kind of interested on what is going in the heads of anything Law right now. Like, whenever they go for those big brain plays with Froze getting the distraction onto B site, they were able to get the win. Froze was able to get the one, and that is enough for them to get into the site. Whenever they get into the site, it's gonna be a hard retake because they always look for space, and now B site might be the answer here.
Yeah, and look at this. With the Aldron being used here at B main, and Feitan opening it with 2 headshots towards Sadoku and CJ. And that's going to be Fumers using the hot hands towards Cubby, mid Cubby. Well, actually, that's going to be the catwalk as well. Being sprayed down and tried to thwart any pushes. That's going to be the flash as well. Taking down towards Koiteki. They flash each other, but Fumers came out on top. And that's going to be majority and Livid, the last member standing here for the defenders, at the spike being planted towards B site as well. Let's see how the answer this. But Fumers against majority. And that's going to be just as well taking on Livid from heaven.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 7-1 here for anything Law.
Yeah, good win again for their side. Anything Law is just really aggressive. They're not even going for defaults. Whenever they get the first kill, they know exactly where they are. They know exactly where to go. And now, with 4 ultimates on the side of Wind8, I just wish that they might be able to take this next round, because so far they haven't been taking the kills. Because looking at the kill feed right now, I mean, the scoreboard, sorry, it's just there's a lot of frags coming in from Anything Law, and so far Wind8 is on the losing end. I wish that they would be able to pull through onto this next ones.
Yeah, with that being said as well, whenever the side of Anything Law tries an off for a play, they make sure to make it happen. With that being said, look at that. Feitan towards Koiteki and throws towards Livid. Majority with the quick flick of the Marshall. Look at that, but he's gonna walk into an execution because there was just 3 members speaking. Well, that's a triple peak. CJ picks up 2K, 3K, 4K for CJ, and that's gonna be huge kill for him. He showed us that he can make it, and he showed us again. That's a lot of space being created now by CJ. Actually, he might be able to turn this one around.
Yeah, and CJ getting those kills. So what was this? I was really expecting him to pop off, but not like this during that last part of the round. On mid, he was able to win every peak that everyone is going for. So whenever Anything Law goes for a peak, they should go for double peaks, because trades won't work against the man CJ. He was able to make it work in majority. Getting that first frag is really, really crucial for the team here. But now with Bros getting in, he's gonna fall down for sure. But Asp was able to answer back with a 3v3 equalizer, still possible for Wind8 to get this one.
Yeah, and with the resurrection as well from Tadoku, that's CJ, the man himself, being revived. And I think they have been feeling it because majority with the opening operator frag as well. That just gives a lot of morale for the rest of the team. They can still manage to make this work because they just have to defend. And they might even be able to sandwich the attackers who would be coming from the angles towards A site. Majority is looking at supposedly dead. That's gonna be a dead Asp as well, because he knows, and he pulls, takes down towards Asp with the operator shot. He's been feeling himself, and now Feitan
majority.
looking at 3, but majority with the 3K from the operator might go for a 4th one, but he's gonna get tagged by Chisp towards 3. And now this is Livid against Chisp. The shock dart is gonna chip him down, and no, Chisp, you're gonna get chipped down because you're gonna get taken out. And Livid answers back with a kill towards his mirror, and that's gonna be a win here for the defenders. Team of Wind8 feeling it right now.
Yep, good win again for the side of Wind8. They were able to get the 3rd round on their bag, but it has been consecutive rounds that Anything Law was able to win. This is a breath of fresh air for Wind8 to be able to win this, with majority getting the operator. A while ago, it was just fun in games, but with majority, with the operator, it's just now he's serious. He wants to get these kills. With the first kill on his hand a while ago, it was easier there on, because on the 4v5, you know, with the man advantage, you have a lot of space to cover, and that's why majority was able to make it work.
Yeah, look at that. This is the double duelist setup playing in favor as well for the side of Wind8. But because the moment CJ was on fire in the round that he won with the 4K as well, and majority just had the brain cells to like connect towards him, and majority with open big kills, and the Tadoku, and then viewers though answers with the trade. I was saying that they're feeling it right now, and they are, because they are down to just Asp and Fumers, and they're gonna be chilling here at B main because they're gonna get sandwiched if they try to push in. And that's going to be CJ, though, on the flank. He is at mid link. If he shoulder peeks and try to distract him, they might be able to trade it. And look at that. He's looking at the right angle. Takes that to his Fumers. Might proceed towards the toxic screen here. It's going to be brought up by Asp. And that's going to be the Leer being used. He's going to be forced towards the hut here at B lobby. They know where he is right now. And look at that. That's going to be Koiteki giving information to CJ as he closes it against Asp. And that's going to be on fire here for the side of Wind8. They are nearing and closing the gap against Anything Law.
Oh, remember, that is going to be our match point round. I mean, for the half, it's going to be Anything Law getting the advantage here just because they have 5 ultimates. I mean, 5 is greater than 4, right? That's why this is going to be easier for them with the amount of ultimates that they have. So with 4 ultimates on the other side, Hunter's Fury might be able to take some kills, but they have better ultimates on the side of anything law, so it's gonna be hard for the side of Wind8, but they were still able to make it work since so far, and I wish they would be able to make it work for more. But now, oh no, Tadoku made a mistake right there with the wall, trying to get a one wall down, but it is gonna be down for the count and not gonna be easy for the side. Anything law is now serious and gonna go for the Viper Spit onto the side. The lockdown comes in, but just falls down in the end. But with the Viper Spit, would they be able to get the retake here?
Look at that. This is going to be a 4v3 now with any Fumers holding down a tail and Phaeton looking at that close angle in heaven. He has the Blade Storm available and he's going to take the headshot towards the majority. That's going to be the Mirror Jet taken out. And CJ takes it against Phaeton as well. If he pushes here on the Viper Spit, this might be his death sentence. And with that being said, that is going to be vision blocked out for him. He does have information out towards Hell. He's looking at two angles and throws and Fumers just crossfires him out and closes it. And now 8-4 back on track. Anything Law has it on their hands now.
Yeah, they really don't want CJ to go for, what do you call that? A very, what do you call it? That is really interesting to see. With a double peak coming into CJ's side, man, it's really hard to go in, especially against CJ. You don't want to go for a trace. You really want to go for a double peak, because if he's not caught in check, it's gonna be him going for another clutch. So that's why it's gonna be real hard. But still, again, they're back in the game. They're gonna go for a change of face. They're on the attacker's side. B side might be the target here. They're gonna go for broke on the side right now of Wind8.
Yeah, now proceeding into the second half of the game, we're going to be proceeding into the pistols round as well. Look at that. That's going to be a lineup from the Recon bot, and CJ opens it against Asp with the Sheriff play. Takes the headshot towards that area, and look at this. Froze answers back with his classic kill towards CJ here at the site. He's Nano Swarm, and a jump right click against Koiteki. I thought this gun was adjusted, but he just proved us wrong. And Fumers, look at this. He has the ghost in hand. He's gonna look at the close angle. That's gonna be the hot hands for the chip out. Majority takes him to the headshot, and that's Livid with the headshot of his own, and that's gonna be Livid in the 1v1. But the Fumers just says no. 3K. That's gonna be 9 points here. The early round pistol win here for side of Anything Law.
What are this one taps in the head? Even the flex coming in, even for Wind8, they were just on fire, both of these teams. And it's good to see that they are really going for that, right, Exivus? That they're really going for this aggressive play style that they're going to be having. And I wish that they're going to go for more, but right now, it's just Anything Law is just on top of their game. Winning that pistol round was really crucial. Having the advantage here, it's going to be real hard not having any guns against an anti-eco round for Anything Law.
Bonk! Phaeton with a bonk headshot towards Limit almost immediately. That's just gonna be one crispy one tap as well. Tadoku tried to go for the orb, and Koiteki answers with the trade up. CJ proceeding here towards Tree. That's gonna be the Spectre kill of Fumers towards Majority, and Asp answers here on Tree as well. Koiteki, last member standing, is still at B main. He's gonna smoke out Marcus and take down the Killjoy turret. That's gonna be the door closed down. I think he's gonna be planting this. If he picks up 2K, he might be able to clutch this out.
Yep, he needs to clutch it out. This is the time that he needs to shine. This is when the hero is needed. If he goes on a 1v3, he just needs that background story for the commercial. So if ever Koiteki gets that one, he might be going for a really good backtrack. He is now on both house. He's gonna go for a hero play. Is he the anime protagonist of this story? He is on smoke. He's getting checked out by the members, and Nas gets a headshot pretty fast. And that's gonna be no story for you, because Anything Law would be taking the win.
You know, I love the initiative of Koiteki. He knows that he's gonna get converged on in the boathouse, and so he procedurally moved into the Omen smoke to the dark cover to try and hide. But that's gonna telegraph his position, because the moment he steps in there and the check up coming here from the second member who was checking at boathouse, he's gonna be discovered that he's hiding in the smoke, because that's the only place he can hide. It's gonna be win here and a defuse for the side of Anything Law.
Yeah, and they are, yep, a 4-10. Hard to chase, but still possible for Wind8 if they keep their best foot forward. They're gonna go for a push onto A side, and you know, someone is there waiting for you on A side. And I wish that they are gonna be able to do that. And again, just with this, without him on the game, they need to go for a pause right now.
Yeah, with that being said as well, no technical pause has been played out so far. I think actually the pause already is in comments. But yeah, with that being said, look at that. Chisp has been disconnected. Let's talk about what they happened on the earlier play. It's a good initiative for the side of Anything Law. The moment they tried to go and call the possible angles where they need to check where Koiteki might be hiding. At first, they went in from the market and what a big brain player and a big brain team should do is approach an area of contention from two different angles so that the defender will have a hard time in trying to clear those angles because it's going to be a 2v1. A 2v1 might happen, but if you're approaching from different angles, it's going to be harder to look at and try to go for the kills if you're a single player. And look at that. Look at this, guys. That's gonna be a hover towards Arcane. Wink, wink. That's Riot's
Ooh.
possible collaboration with Valorant and Arcane. So it's gonna be out
Yeah.
in a couple of days. But yeah, just a moment before we proceed into the game in this quick short pause, we're just reminding you that we have a giveaway here. It's gonna be Valorant points and battle pass as well. I think just all you have to do is put exclamation point giveaway in the chat on Twitch and follow the socials because it's part of the mechanics if you want to win those crispy Valorant points here from KJC Scrims with love.
Yep, and they are gonna be having, especially on the port week. That is where things get exciting, on where you're gonna get a Verity Gear gaming share sponsored, especially by Verity Gear. So if you're just gonna be joining the giveaway and you're gonna get a share, count me in for that giveaway for sure. So guys, just type exclamation point giveaway on the chat to be able to get, possibly able to get the Verity Gear gaming share on the giveaway on the fourth week. But right now, we're gonna be going into the game with disadvantage on the side right now. Oh, look at this. Anything Law has a disadvantage with the guns. They have a lot of things to work with for the side of Wind8, so this might be their round to work for. But with the Killjoy on A side, this also might be a hard one.
Yeah, and I don't think it would be any easier anytime soon because looking at Anything Law, they seem to have a gun disadvantage here against the attackers who has rifles on them. I mean, the Guardian is a weapon of
Oh.
controversy, and CJ with the spray towards Froze, and that's gonna be Fumers with the blind as well, but he's not gonna pick up anyone, so he's gonna be forced to back away, or else he's gonna get
Spike
executed
planted.
from 3. Phaeton with the Sheriff takes a headshot towards Koiteki, who is just chilling at the catwalk. Fumers with the lineup, and that's gonna be the run it back, trying to jump in the side. He picks up a kill, picks up a
enemy
double kill against Majority, and Chisp against Sadoku as well, who just revived the
Oh,
Phoenix.
CJ.
CJ, he's at the right angle. He's trying to spray it. He's gonna spray it. No, Asp just says no.
Yep, that was... What was that hot hands coming in from Fumers? Just because of that hot hands that he threw away, it was easier there on for the team because they were forced onto angles that they don't want to go in. Because if normally you're going to be holding on to generator, but with the molly on that side of the map, you're going to be backing away. And that's the timing that Fumers wanted. When he went in, everybody is caught pants down, and that was him getting 2 kills right there. So that is easier here on for Anything Law. Now, with the Guardians on the hands of Wind8, this might be really hard for them to get a win. So Anything Law, comfortable with what they have right now.
Yeah, Fumers was definitely the hero on the last play of this lineup. And now proceeding to the next round, just one more round, and we might see a match point already for Anything Law. But the side of Team Wind8 has been showing us a lot of promise as well, because on the gunfights, they seem to not being counted out because they can match the aggression coming Anything Law. But what is any Asp takes out Hadoku and Chisp with the kill towards Koiteki as
down,
well.
B.
That's going to be CJ here at mid-bottom, and Chisp with the kill towards the Omen as well. CJ CJ has his Empress available. If he uses this properly and try to go for trades and sustain out in the fight, since he still has the Devour and the Dismiss, he might be able to make this work. And I think he's gonna prove that one. He is looking at the barrel. He's gonna take the kill towards Asp, but he's not checking the back area from mid. And I think that's because it's gotten covered here with the door being closed here from mid market. That's gonna signal information.
They have info on where the spike is. They just need to work towards that goal. So if CJ gets the right timing here, he's
30
taking a
seconds
long
left.
time. He might be discovered by Chis. Oh, what was that timing?
Timing!
That was just unfortunate. So now Chis doesn't know on where to look at. He's getting in with the
Last
recon ball.
player
He's gonna get
standing.
discovered by Livid, and now Livid is gonna fall down. But at least it's a 2v1. This is still possible for CJ to win. But would he have time though? The
10
timing is
seconds
not
left.
right. Phaeton is here waiting, and Froze just got the right timing off of that. And CJ falls down, almost getting a clutch, but still
Match
a win
point.
for Anything Law.
Yeah, he wanted to go for the kill towards the jet, but he didn't make it work because there was just a crossfire available. If he did manage to pick up the kill, he's gonna get immediately traded out as well. And with that being said, Anything La is on match point now, just one more point away from a solid 2-0. And let's see how Wind8 answers back. I mean, this is their map. This is their map pick here. Their map pick is Ascent, so we were expecting for at least a couple of change in the air. They did manage to show us 4 wins for them, and now Froze here at a cheeky angle. He has information, a tailwind towards the Cloud Burst, the Nano Swarm, and the Leer. That's a lot of utilities being used here. Froze with the kill, and now majority with Spectre as well, but Fumers was up there for the trade-up. And now KJC with the upgrade. He has the Vandal, and NES as well as his buddy, and Heaven taking down Livid and KJC. That's gonna be Taduko, last guy standing, trying to spray down towards Shit.
No!
He does make it happen with the Guardian. He needs to pick this, no, but he doesn't, because the
Defenders
operator
win.
quick flick from Phaeton showing us that he is the operator user here. And that's gonna be a
Yeah.
2-0 for Anything La.
Yeah, that is a good win for Anything Law. 13-3 and 13-4. That is just them showing their power against Wind8. But Wind8 tried their best to get those wins, but Anything Law was really just fragging it out against them. And that's why they weren't able to get anything during that time. And again, game 2, that was really good for Anything Law to be able to win that. They were able to just get the wins. And I wish that Wind8 wouldn't be left alone, because so far they just need a bit of firing out with the communication, and then they might be as good as a team as Anything Law.
Yeah, and with that being said as well, that is showing us a lot of promise here on KJC Scrims. People, we at first we thought it's just gonna be all fun and games, but they showed us just kick-ass Valorant just happened on Fracture and an Ascent. And I think we're gonna be closing this one out, sadly, by tonight, because we ended it 2-0 with the favor going in for the side of Team Anything La. They showed us a great game. We're not going to count out Wind8 as well, because they showed us the same caliber. And with that being said, I think we're going to be just reminding you to join our giveaway. It is going to be 1,500 Valorant points. And that's also, we're just put exclamation point giveaway in the Twitch chat. Follow us on our socials. We are on YouTube. We are on Instagram, Twitter. We have a website as well. And we post content on Valorant in YouTube that shows players from different scenes, as well as the scene here on Southeast Asia. Be sure to check that one out.
Yeah, and I wish everyone is having a good night, because tomorrow we'll still be having our weekly KJC script, so don't go away. I mean, yeah. See you guys tomorrow, I mean, for the next KJC scripts. But now we're going to be taking a break, and we're going to be seeing you guys tomorrow for a new KJC scripts, where we have been your casters for today. I'm Dash, and I was here with Exivus. See you guys tomorrow for more KJC scripts.